Alright, so this is day 2 of her being in here. Where did she go? I bet she's under there.
Oh my god, Ed, you need to see this.
Alright, I guess I need to see something. Pose that up. Oh.
Do you know what I see in here?
Did the red-sideds have babies?
Yes! There's baby red-sided garters. Look at them, look at them. There's a couple in the back, way back there that I can see. I don't know how many there are. Oh my gosh, there's one right here on the cork bark.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh. She was gravid.
Look how cute he is.
Oh, Mama's still, I think. Do you think she's...
Is that Mama back there?
Yeah, that really pretty one, that's Mom. Oh my gosh.
And back there.
The more you look, the more you find. They're so tiny and cute. Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess we know what we're doing today.
We bred California red-sideds! Well, a deal's a deal. We told them that if they gave birth, then we would clean out their enclosure just like we did for Prius. So we are going to tear everything out, clean everything out, and find every little baby. And they are so tiny, so we're gonna have to look especially close to find them all. Here's Mama. She's musking all over me, so I'm gonna put her straight in the bin. Oh, and on the floor.
Nice.
I'm gonna wash my hands. All right, and here's the proud dad. He musked all over me too.
Perfect. And you got musk all over your hands again.
I'm gonna wash my hands again. Here's a baby. Oh geez, they just disappear right into the bedding.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that's what was going on.
My gosh, we're gonna have to sift through all of the substrate, aren't we?
Yep.
Well, we did find the stillborn of the litter. Seems like there's always one. You can tell it was curled up like this inside of Mom, so that's bound to happen. Hi, cutie.
Come here.
Oh, there's our first baby. Where did he go?
Down.
Oh, no. They're smaller than the isopods in here. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, there he is. See a head.
Do you? Oh, I saw him, like... disappear. This is gonna be more difficult than Prius's babies for sure. Change of plans. With how tiny they are, which we weren't expecting them to just disappear in the substrate, we're going to go through the substrate by hand, handful by handful, and put it in here to find all the babies. Oh, I saw the tail of one over. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Come here. Come here, baby. Oh no. Yay! We have our first baby red-sided garter. He is not happy. Oh my gosh, is he adorable. I can't believe we were able to breed these this year. Ah! You can already see some of the red on his sides. Okay, in comparison, that's an isopod next to this garter. The isopod, I think, is wider than the garter snake. They're so tiny. I've got one. You want to get the other?
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, they're all so squirmy. Oh my gosh, there was one. Oh, there he is. Oh, ah.
Go, little dude.
There he goes.
Run away.
Watch how they disappear. Yep, and there he went. This is what we're dealing with today. I can catch you. Come here. Come here. Oh my gosh.
No, you can't.
Oh, he's on this side. Come here, little baby. Oh, I got one. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, hang on. Calm down. They are so tiny that this camera is having a tough time focusing on them. Oh, no, don't go in our discard pile. Get him.
Well, oh.
Oh my gosh. He's a squiggly one. Well, before we count our babies...
I'm gonna throw this back.
Yeah, let's set this up and put the adults back in.
Okay.
Oh, and here is Mama. Oh, you're a lot calmer this time around.
Yeah.
Did you kind of figure things out and calm down? Fun fact, this snake right here is who the front cover of our coloring book was based off of. Okay, Mama, good job. You can go back in here. I'll feed you after this. Let's figure out how many babies we have. Are you ready? This is the exciting part. We're gonna see how many babies we have.
Look, we changed the background to be red.
Look, for California red-sided garters. It matches the theme. Oh my goodness, they're so scared. I'm sorry. I know it's a scary world. So as you can see, we had 2 stillborns, and they must have just not made it even before they were born, because you can see they're still curled up. They didn't stretch out, or who knows what happens. But we had these 2 along with this little guy, which is spunky as all get out, but he does have a kink, or a couple kinks. There's one right here, as well as one at the base of his tail. And he also has his umbilical cord still attached for some reason. So who knows what happened with this little guy? Again, when you breed garters, it's almost a guarantee you're going to have some stillborns or maybe one with a kink. They breed in large numbers. They go for quantity over quality, it seems. So this little one, assuming he makes it, because he seems to be acting fine, the biggest thing we'll be seeing if he can eat and pass food successfully. If he makes it though, we'll just adopt him out to a good home. But other than him, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I got them all. 11 perfectly healthy looking babies. For her first litter or clutch, what would it be?
It would be a litter. Or a clutch. I'm going clutch.
About...
Snakes have clutches.
But she's a live bear. Would it be a clutter?
A clutter.
Let's call it a clutter.
Or a lutch.
A lutch?
A lutch or a clutter.
Let us know in the comments if a litter/clutch of baby garters should unofficially be called a clutter or a lutch.
I like clutter. It's a clutter of garter snakes.
I like it too. And we're not trying to coin this term, by the way.
No.
It's not official. We're not trying to call things what they aren't. It's probably a litter.
I'd still say a clutch.
Would you?
Yeah, because all snakes have clutch. I mean...
But a clutch of eggs.
Well, is she ovoviviparous or viviparous?
They're ovoviviparous.
So they come from eggs.
Oh, never mind. Well, I know I've said in the past that they are viviparous, but the more research we do, they are in fact ovoviviparous, which means that the female incubates the eggs inside of her body, and then they hatch and immediately come out of the mother.
So that would tell me it's a clutch
of
garter
eggs.
Snakes, because there's eggs involved.
Okay, that makes sense. You win. A clutch. It's kind of cool, because, like, the more I look at them, the more I notice that some of these babies have more red on their sides, or at least brighter reds, than others. And they all have that reddish colored head. And this is just the beginning of what they're going to look like when they grow. Like, both their parents have stunning colors. Like, you can have different shades of garter snakes, basically, or California red-sideds. Some are prettier than others. Like, our female Big Blue has no red at all, essentially, and instead she has a lot of blue coloration. But for those of you who are looking for one with a lot of red, you want to look at the parents to know for sure what the babies are going to look like, and I think these are going to be magnificent as adults. Ooh, this one's really nice. For comparison, this is a California red-sided, this is a DeKay's brown snake, and we have had these for, I don't know, a year now, about a year, and they are about the same size.
Well, these guys are probably 24 hours old at this point.
Yeah. Now I think we should compare them to one of Prius's babies.
Alright.
There is a huge size difference here. Again, California red-sided, one of Prius's babies, and this one is a week old. So this is about the size it was when it first was born. And now granted, this one is chowing down on food, as are the rest from this clutter, but still, like, there's a huge size difference here. I think we're going to give these ones a few extra weeks of eating reliably before we let them go, just because of how tiny they are. But assuming they eat well, maybe 3-4 weeks from now they should be ready.
They're trying to make a break for freedom, climbing on top of each other. Go, you can do it. Oh, nope, they can't. Never mind.
Just like with the other garter snakes we had this year, we're going to set these babies up in groups of 4, and we're going to put them in our baby rack. Their baby bins will consist of a paper towel for their substrate, because it's easier to clean and feed them on, a ceramic cave that a viewer gave to us actually earlier last year, a rock for them to slither against to help them shed, a water dish of course, and the fun part, enrichment, which, since garter snakes love to climb around, will include all sorts of flowers and leaves that were also given to us by a fan. Now we're going to put all of these babies babies in their little baby bins, and there's more than I was thinking. I thought there were only like 8, but there are 11. Although, since they're so much smaller than the other babies we had, we're still going to use just 2 baby trays. We'll just do 5 in one, 6 in the other. Actually, that's right. We have the one with the kink, so we'll do 6 and 6.
Oh yeah.
Because we can put him with the others. That won't slow him down. Aw, babies! No, you can't escape. We're going to let them settle in for a couple of days, and now I've started switching when I start feeding babies. For anything that hatches from an egg, I'm still feeding them a week after they hatch, but for garters, since they have such fast metabolisms, I'm going to start feeding them on day 2 or 3 now, because they seem to eat that early pretty well. Well, we are still so excited, and I still can't believe that we managed to breed red-sided garter snakes this year. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I know most of you always think Emily's super excited about clutches, but I've never seen her this excited about a clutch, except for maybe the first couple years we were breeding snakes.
Yeah,
she's really excited about this one.
It's all I can think about since they were born. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey. I mean, you guys saw when we first got red-sided garters, and now we have babies. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters as well. You guys are amazing with your contributions. I'm glad you liked your surprise "we have baby red-sideds" post, because that was probably out of the blue and unexpected. Oh, we have an escapee.
He's my friend.
Aw, he's your best friend. I hope somebody that gets one of these names theirs Black Widow, because they're all redheads. I think that would be pretty great. Or Carrot Top.
Carrot Top, yeah.
Yep. Those
are
are
super muscly though.
That's true. Have to be a big, beefy, good eater. Thank you, everybody, once again, and we'll see you next time. Those babies are gonna be beautiful when they get older. She looks so confused.
Where did my bubbles go? Sorry, Mom, we had to take the babies from you. We can't risk them leaving the top.
Yeah, they might escape through the top grate there. Sorry.